Right now at noon, new developments on a bombshell leaked draft opinion suggesting the Supreme Court may overturn Roe v. Wade. We're following reaction from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. This is News 3 Now at noon.
If it becomes a law and if what is written is what remains, it goes far beyond the concern of whether or not there is the right to choose. It goes to other basic rights.
President Biden reacted to a leaked draft of a Supreme Court opinion that would overturn Roe v. Wade, calling it a radical decision if it holds. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Ryder in for Mark Kane. New at noon, Chief Justice John Roberts now confirming the leaked draft is real, meaning abortion would be decided on a state-by-state basis. Skylar Henry reports.
President Biden spoke out about the leaked document, showing the Supreme Court could be on the verge of overturning Roe v. Wade.
It concerns me a great deal that we're going to, after 50 years, decide a woman does not have a right to choose.
Politico published a leaked draft opinion written in response to a Mississippi law banning abortion after 15 weeks. In it, Justice Samuel Alito wrote, Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. It's time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives.
Hands off our bodies! Hands off our bodies!
Demonstrators on both sides of the issue rushed to the court as soon as the news leaked. Overturning Roe v. Wade is likely to have a significant impact on this year's elections.
Now, women are going to go to vote in numbers we have never seen before because we've never seen such, in our lifetimes, such an overturning of major precedent as this.
It's odd that we're in this weird dialogue about the rights of individuals to be able to take the life of a child. I just don't understand that debate, quite frankly. So I'm going to continue to be able to stand up for every single child, no matter what.
It's important to note that this is just a draft opinion, and justices can and have changed their minds before final decisions are reached. 4 conservative justices are siding with Alito to overturn Roe in the Mississippi case. It's unclear if Chief Justice John Roberts is siding with the conservatives or the liberals. Chief Justice Roberts has asked for an investigation into the leak.
This lawless action should be investigated and punished to the fullest extent possible.
Roberts called the leak a betrayal and says it will not undermine the integrity of the court. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the Supreme Court.
The final opinion is expected to be issued before the Supreme Court session ends in late June or early July. Right now, lawmakers from both sides are reacting to the leaked draft opinion. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer came out swinging overnight, saying in a joint statement, quote, several of these conservative justices have lied to the U.S. Senate, ripped up the Constitution, and defiled both precedent and the Supreme Court's reputation. Some Republicans, meanwhile, are praising the news. Missouri Senator Josh Hawley says the draft opinion is, quote, tightly argued, morally powerful. Wisconsin's politicians also responding to this lacked opinion today. Senator Ron Johnson spoke about the whistleblower giving the opinion to reporters, saying in part, quote, the goal of this unprecedented breach is to intimidate sitting Supreme Court justices, end quote. The document given to Politico from a person familiar with the court's proceedings is the first time a draft has been made public while the case is still pending. Senator Baldwin, meanwhile, spoke to the substance of the document, tweeting, quote, if SCOTUS is going to legislate from the bench and turn back the clock 50 years on Roe v. Wade, then the Senate needs to pass my Women's Health Protection Act. Baldwin was a lead sponsor on the bill introduced last fall that aims to federally protect abortion access under law. Tanya Atkinson, the president of the Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin, also weighing in this noon. She released a statement saying in part, quote, now that we know the Supreme Court intends to repeal Roe, there's no time to waste. Criminalizing abortion in Wisconsin is not the future we want for our communities. She also said to call your legislature to urge them to repeal Wisconsin's criminal abortion law today. Other big story of the day, the forecast, a rainy start to this Tuesday. Julian Seawright is here with your certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Julian.
And it is still rainy, Josh. We're going to expect these rainy conditions throughout the next early hours of our afternoon. As we can see, that last little band of just some rainfall is really just hitting into the center of southern Wisconsin for us. But we're still looking at areas even just near the Illinois state line where we're looking at some more rain for us throughout the next couple of hours. So as we take a look at our current conditions, aside from the rain, well, it's also chilly as well. 47 degrees as of right now. now. We're going to see temperatures just climb really near 50 degrees for us. But as we can see, breezy conditions throughout much of today's areas have already been experiencing close to 30 miles per hour gusting winds. As we close into the evening hours, temperatures will still hang into those middle 40s, near 50, but temperatures themselves are not going to be breaking past that point at all here in southern Wisconsin. It's going to be a chilly day for us, so we just got to muscle through one more cloudy day and one more rainy day, because we are going to start to see some changes heading into tomorrow. But until then, even some areas are looking at some lowered visibility because of the cloudy conditions and even some of this rainfall as well. But the one good news is about all this rain that we've received, we have been unseasonably dry lately, but now we're going to start to see, potentially going into our Thursday, some really improved conditions for us, which all we need now is some sunshine and warmth, and we're going to start to see not just green, Josh, but those Mayflowers really start to bloom for us.
I'm going to have to find the sunglasses. It's been a while.
I know, right? I put all that stuff away. I don't even know where it is anymore.
All right, Julian, we'll see you here in just a little bit.
Thanks.
Also developing this noon, a Catholic school daycare director in Dodgeville has been placed on administrative leave pending an investigation. Dodgeville police received a complaint from a previous daycare employee raising concerns that children were being abused and neglected. Parents of children at the school have been notified. Officers have not found evidence of abuse in their investigation so far. The daycare will remain open under a temporary director. The U.S. Navy is relocating hundreds of sailors who had been living on an aircraft carrier. This comes as it investigates a jump in crew suicides. The Navy is now looking into the deaths of 7 crew members on the USS George Washington, including 4 by apparent suicide in the past year. They plan to provide additional morale and well-being measures for the 2,000 to 3,000 sailors still living on the carrier during the overhaul. We're also following a royal security breach in Britain. A man posing as a priest was able to talk his way past guards near Windsor Castle. Investigators say the man made his way into the buildings of the Queen's Coldstream Guards. He allegedly spent the night eating and drinking with senior officers before getting to bed and breakfast the next day. Police eventually removed the man. The Queen was not at home at the time of the incident.
Each time we have an incident like this is obviously embarrassing, not only domestically, but internationally as well.
This is actually the second intruder at Windsor in months. A man scaled the castle wall on Christmas Day, hoping to attack the Queen with a crossbow. More local news now. Drivers who use University Ave as part of their commute will need to plan ahead for lane closures later this month. A reconstruction project between Shorewood Boulevard and University Bay Drive will begin at 7 in the morning on Wednesday, May 18th. It will be a long-term project with work taking place over the course of 2 years, starting with the westbound lanes of University Ave. Work on the westbound lanes is scheduled to take place between May 18th and October 16th this year before being suspended during the winter. Well, there is much more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Later, we'll share some new recipes perfect for Mother's Day. Plus, why summer school might be a good option for your child.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County continues to help hardworking families attain homeownership. By providing financial coaching, homeowners can manage their mortgage and other finances while building stability for their family. Strengthen our community. Support Habitat Dane County.
When you decide it's time to look at replacing your gutters, you have options. There are a number of replacement gutter systems on the market. Hi, Andrew Larson here, owner of Larson Home Services. My team has spent lots of time looking at the best one on the market, and we found it, Gutter Shutter. Gutter Shutter sets the standard for performance, durability, and beauty with thicker aluminum, wider gutter size, and it's available in 18 beautiful colors. Best of all, Gutter Shutter is 100% made in the USA and guaranteed for as long as your home is standing. My team is dedicated to provide what we like to call the Larson experience. From your first call until well after the job is done, you will be treated like you're part of the Larson family. Please check out our Google reviews and see what customers have to say about us. We'd love to show you why Gutter Shutter means you can stay off the ladder forever. Right now, get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your new Gutter Shutter system. Call now to set up your free estimate.
This is Connie Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. While things have changed, it's still necessary for families to stay connected. And when it comes to the loss of a loved one, it's important to process and grieve and honor your loved one in a way that keeps everyone safe. We're doing this through intimate services and private virtual streaming so your family can be part of the service no matter where they are. Ryan Funeral Homes are here with your safety in mind and compassionate care in your time of need.
My dad risked everything to start a little construction company. He was the welder, and my mom drove the dump truck. Nothing fancy about that, but it was theirs. I'm Tim Michaels, and I'm proud to follow in his footsteps, growing the business from a few hundred employees to today, over 8,000. I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman who knows how to get things done, create jobs, and how to lead. And that's exactly what I'll do as governor.
Tim Michaels for governor. There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living, and through no fault of their own, they're being left behind? If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Wall Street moved higher on Monday. The Dow added 84 points. The Nasdaq jumped 201. The S&P 500 gained 23. Tech stocks led the way with chipmaker Nvidia and Facebook parent Meta platforms, each gaining more than 5%. Earnings season continues today with Lyft and Starbucks among those that are handing over their quarterly report card. Amazon has made 2 policy changes for U.S. employees. The company will pay up to $4,000 to cover expenses for workers who need to travel at least 100 miles to receive certain medical treatments, including elective abortions. The tech giant is also ending its COVID-19 paid sick leave policy, telling employees they now have 5 days of excused, unpaid time off to use instead. SpaceX has some competition in the rocket recycling business. California-based Rocket Labs captured a falling rocket out of the air with a helicopter. The booster sent 34 satellites into space before falling back to Earth, deploying a parachute before a cable dangling from the helicopter grabbed it. It was a partial success. The chopper dropped the rocket into the ocean shortly after capture. And that is your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Matt Piper.
And a look at stocks during the noon hour. The Dow up 62 points, Nasdaq down about 5 points, S&P 500 up 24. Well, summer is almost here, but just because the school year is ending, it doesn't mean your child's education needs to stop. Wisconsin Virtual Learning allows 8th to 12th grade students to earn high school credits throughout the summer. School administrators say it's a great option for anyone looking to make up for a failed credit or explore new courses and interests. For more information on how to sign up, click the link in this story on channel3000.com. Well, up next this noon, Pam Yankee has your latest egg numbers, plus Howard shares a new twist on a classic Italian dessert from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. And the sun will come out tomorrow. Really, though, this is not a joke. Julian will tell us just how long we can expect that sun to stick around before some more rain in a certified most accurate forecast.
A great night's sleep starts on a new mattress from Steinhoffels. Right now, get a Beauty Rest Queen mattress for only $3.99. Or upgrade to the luxury and comfort of a Beauty Rest Black and get a free 2-night hotel stay at any of these hotels. Plus, get $200 in Steinhoffels cash. And with Steinhoffels special financing and free delivery, your new mattress is even more affordable. Isn't it time for a good night's sleep? Relax. It's Steinhoffels.
He has his grandfather's smile.
Her mother's eyes.
My cheekbones.
But will she have my diabetes?
My sickle cell anemia.
His father's heart disease?
Go to joinallofus.org to share your health information and speed up health research breakthroughs. The future of health begins with you.
Even liberal fact checkers say Democrats have repeatedly lied about me. Now they distorted my record on the tax relief I got for more than 90% of American businesses. The truth is, because of my efforts, small businesses like these on Main Street were able to stay competitive with the big guys. I held firm so that all businesses got tax cuts, allowing them to grow and create good-paying jobs. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Aren't we all just looking for the hottest stocks?
Nope. We use diversified strategies to position our clients' portfolios for their long-term goals.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
News 3 Now is taking action, reaching out to our community to lend a helping hand.
Taking action by teaming with our neighbors and local leaders to help make this amazing community we share a better place to live.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
Tomorrow, meet an artist whose work is bringing positivity to the patients and staff on a UW hospital ward.
And I'll introduce you to another Call for Action volunteer working on your behalf.
Gearing up for another day of sunshine. There's more where that came from tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And we're back this noon with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Pam, I hope you remembered the umbrella, but do you know where your sunglasses are?
Yeah, I know. I heard that. And I have to stop and think myself. I'm kind of like Julian. Where did I put that? But we're going to need it tomorrow. And I'm so happy that we're able to report that we're actually going to get a day's worth of it as we look forward to warmer temperatures. Honestly, Josh, this is kind of crazy. I was talking with a broker this morning, and he said, if you take a look at the planting progress report, which came out yesterday afternoon, Minnesota, North Dakota, even Wisconsin, we haven't seen this slow a start to spring planting across a lot of the northern parts of the growing area since about 2013, up to 25 years in some areas. And while we're slow to get started because of moisture and cold temperatures, farther into the plain states, they're really worried about their winter wheat conditions. And now they're just trying to figure out if they're going to have to tear it up and plant something else or if they're going to wait through. The other thing that's jostling our markets today is, although we don't necessarily think about it, in China, there's many communities that are still locked down as their prevention measures for COVID spread. And when those people are locked down, they don't have access to the grocery stores or to restaurants. And that is really kind of upheavaled all of our agriculture products here in the United States, specifically soybeans, oil, and pork. John Heinberg, market advisor with Total Farm Marketing out of West Bend, says he still believes the fundamentals are there, but we've got to get China back in the marketplace and get those consumers back online. Also keeping an eye on beef and its surge last week as far as prices. We're looking at the possibility that beef could be going up again by as soon as third quarter. Why? Because we just don't have the cattle out there. A lot of farmers didn't have pasture last year, so they thinned their herd. And now even the major meat packers are starting to notice they've got to go into the marketplace and bid up those animals to keep their lines rolling. So a lot of different things that are going on that actually could impact your bottom line at the grocery store. Here in Wisconsin, like we said, we did get a little bit of planting done. 1% of our corn in the ground, 3% of our soybeans were planted, 15% of our oats were sowed, and 31% of our potatoes in the ground as of Sunday. No change on barrel or block cheese prices today. The AA butter, that dropped 4 3/4 cents down to $2.62 a pound. But I'll tell you what, the older I get, the more I see how the world is connected, Josh, my boy. So let's hope tomorrow the world is connected in one bright, sunny orb that we can all enjoy with sunglasses.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of smiles. A good way to celebrate our hump day, right? Get halfway through the week.
Absolutely. Yes,
all right,
for
Pam,
sure.
We will see you tomorrow morning on News 3 Now this morning.
Sounds good.
Rainy weather today, but that sunshine is on the way. Julian is here now with your certified most accurate forecast. Everyone has eyes on tomorrow, Julian.
Absolutely, and I'm happy to just deliver some optimistic news for us as we just have this rainy day, which is going to be temporary for us. But don't worry, folks, we're just a sunshine away as we get in throughout the rest of today for us. However, we're going to be looking at 47 degrees right now. We're still dealing with some rain here in southern Wisconsin, and we can see those bands are starting to taper off just a bit, especially for areas just west of Madison. But as we continue throughout the early parts of our afternoon, we're still going to be dealing with some light sprinkles and some light showers for us, but that will be clearing up as we get into the rest of our afternoon hours. You can see for this evening, it's going to be relatively dry for us, just cloudy, cool, and definitely still on the breezy side as we go into tonight, but we're going to be seeing that clear up once again. Now, this is what we're seeing from our surface band. Why we're seeing even more rain for us is that low has tracked its way into just northern and central parts of Illinois, which has brought us a bit of some rainfall for us. However, we can see that cold front, which is just into the northern side of Wisconsin, just keeping things on the cool end. But we are going to be keeping our eye on, even though tomorrow's going to be sunny, this low that's all the way over towards the Great Plains, which is going to track its way across once again and bringing us more rain chances. But we're not going to talk about that just yet. We're going to talk about what's going to be happening for tonight and going into tomorrow. So our cloud cover is finally going to be clearing up going into tonight, and we're going to be on the chilly side heading into our Wednesday morning. As temperatures will be into the middle 30s, but still going to be open sky for us. We're going to be waking up to a sunrise here in Madison, and as we get into our rest of our Wednesday, we're going to start to see much more sunshine for us as well. So it's going to be pretty nice for us. However, we're not going to be looking at too much more in terms of rainfall. Then, however, after Wednesday, we will start to see a bit more rain on the way. Some rain chances will start to enter its way in as we get into our Thursday evening in southern Wisconsin, which will carry into our early Friday morning and just start to taper off as we get into our Friday afternoon as well. But the three things we're going to be looking to see here is that aside from that, we are going to be looking at the multiple rounds of showers throughout the rest of the week. But until then, looking for that brief break heading into Wednesday. Temperatures will be relatively mild, around the 60-degree mark, and then we're also going to be seeing plenty of sunshine as well. And then this weekend is looking very hopeful as we're looking at the return of sun and even the return of some warmth. This is what we're going to be seeing for our 10-day forecast for us. Temperatures are going to be slowly but surely steady into the upper 50s and low 60s, but then heading into next week, folks, it is going to be looking almost picture perfect. Aside from some chances of seeing some showers and thunderstorms, 70s are looking very consistent into our forecast. That is something we haven't seen all year, a consistent 4-day stretch of 70s. And Josh, I can see the smile on your face. I'm with you on that one. I'm ready for some 70s. Even if it is a thunderstorm or two, 70 degrees, t-shirt weather, shorts, I'm looking forward to it.
You know, Wisconsin being Wisconsin, it's like we're flipping the switch from winter to summer within 1 week.
Absolutely, and it just took so long to do it. I'm ready for us to do it now.
Lots of smiles in that forecast. All right, Julian, thank you. Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a recipe that he says is grandma approved.
A few years ago, I had the most incredible homemade cannolis at this little restaurant in Philadelphia. They were so rich and creamy, I chowed down on not just one or two, but 3 of them. And from that day on, cannolis have been one of my favorites. So today, I can't wait to share a super easy spin-off of them that we just came up with in the form of a cake. We start by baking a white cake mix in a 9x13 pan according to the package directions. While that cools, we combine a container of mascarpone cheese, some ricotta cheese, and a little vanilla. Once that gets all creamy, we beat in some powdered sugar and a little sweetened condensed milk. Now, using the handle of a wooden spoon, we poke the cake, creating holes, sort of like this. Then, we drizzle a can of sweetened condensed milk over it, making sure it gets into all the nooks and crannies. All that's left to do is spread the creamy filling over it and sprinkle on a few mini chocolate chips. When this comes out of the fridge, after chilling for a bit, get ready for a cake that's so moist and creamy, it'll be hard not to go back for seconds or even thirds. The recipe for what we call known as cannoli poke cake is online now and is so good. I know you'll end up making this over and over again. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found known as favorite way. That's grandma in Italian. For you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Howard, thank you. When we come back, we're going to keep that food theme continuing. Angie Edge from Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is here with a special recipe perfect for Mother's Day. Stick around.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Do you want everything you may deserve? Tell the insurance company you mean business.
I knew who to call.
They know how to get more from the insurance company.
Call 800-800-5678, Hupy and Abraham, right now.
Add value to your home with 11% off everything at Menards. Owens Corning shingles offer ultimate protection and impressive curb appeal. Choose from over 60 styles. They're all 11% off. Update your garage with a new Chamberlain garage door opener. Their innovative high-tech features give you peace of mind by making it easy to access your home and garage. Get 11% off Chamberlain garage door openers now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. with honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. RHD Plumbing now offers complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling, the best plumbers, and everything else you need to finish your dream project. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time with no surprises with the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? Meet me at Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Oakshot Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells for an all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jude, The Mascot Theory, and Beth Killyman. All benefiting heat and housing for heroes. Visit vetaidwi.com for more details.
What's at the top of your home improvement list? Did you say better insulation? Because better insulation makes everything you do in your home better. Even just walking in the front door on a hot day. So get ready for summer now with USA Premium Foam. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. Call now before our busy summer season and get $500 off whole home insulation. But that ends May 31st.
USA Insulation.
If you've been injured in an accident, don't take on the insurance company alone. Put resources and experience on your side. Call 800-800-5678, Hupy and Abraham, right now.
Welcome back this noon. Angie Edge from Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin joins us. And Angie, it's been a while since I've seen you, and it's a good day to be here. I'm glad I'm filling in for Mark today.
Yeah, it's great to see you in person.
Yes, it's been a long time, so this smells, looks delicious.
Yeah.
Perfect for Mother's Day.
Just in time for Mother's Day, you can make your mom something special. So we have a strawberry mascarpone homemade tart. Looks absolutely delicious, and there's 3 simple layers to make. So there's a homemade tart shell that, of course, has 1 stick of real Wisconsin butter, and it's made locally by the Westby Co-op Creamery, made and owned by local dairy farms. And then the middle layer has 1 container of Wisconsin mascarpone cheese. It's a sweet cream, again, made locally on a fresh family farm by the Crave Brothers family farm. And then there's also 1 cup of heavy cream that's been infused with an Earl Grey tea. So lots of great flavors and lots of rich dairy goodness in this recipe as well. So then you can top it off with some fresh strawberries, some edible flowers, and just deliver it to your mom.
Very springy, and I love the emphasis on local here, too.
Yeah, very local, and all 3 companies are owned by local family farms, made local. And so if you are out shopping for local products, make sure you're always looking for that Proudly Wisconsin Dairy and Proudly Wisconsin Cheese logo so that you know it's, in fact, made in Wisconsin by local farmers and local cheesemakers.
Yeah, nothing like saying Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah,
with a
Happy
recipe
Mother's
like this,
Day.
Right?
And this is all found online. We have an online magazine. It's called Great Pear Share, and it's really inspired with spring inspiration, Mother's Day entertaining, spring celebrations, and you can find this recipe and a lot of other great recipes on wisconsincheese.com.
Wonderful, Angie. Thank you so much.
You.
We appreciate you visiting. Good to see you as well. I'm excited to dig in.
I can't wait for you to try it.
Oh, I am so excited. Julian, let's get another check of that forecast. Rainy today, but sunny tomorrow.
That's right. Sunny tomorrow is really the biggest takeaway here because we're going to be dealing with this rain for at least the next couple of hours here in southern Wisconsin. But don't worry, folks. We are looking for improved conditions for tomorrow. Even though it will be brief, at least the weekend is looking picture perfect for Mother's Day, especially as we're looking at 68 degrees and even some sunny skies as well. Then for next week, folks, that's right. Those 70s are not a misprint. We're looking at 70s throughout the next few days or stretches and even some chances of more rain, Josh.
Julian, thank you. And thanks for joining us, everyone. Make it a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 4:30.